Hello, my name is Hans Akosa. I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm the first of three children born to Dorothy Dankwa and Eugene Akosa. Our home comprised of my parents, Rosemary, my little sister, Edward, our little brother, and Helen, our lovely paternal grandmother. Till I was 12 years old, our family lived at Tichamante, a village that is 5 kilometers from its home in the eastern region of Ghana. At age 6, I started school at the Tichamante local assembly. I remember going to school with a piece of cloth wrapped around my body, with part of it tied around my neck, known locally as collar. Usually, I arrived at school with dusted feet from walking barefooted for about a mile from home to school. My father worked as a mason and was most of the time out working on building projects in the city. My mother was a trader. When I turned 10 years, my parents separated. My mother went to stay with Benin, my maternal grandmother at Accra, Ghana's capital. My siblings and I were placed in the care of our paternal grandmother. She took care of us and took us to the farms and bathed for us. And we went to the farm together with her, carried firewood and foodstuff, and did house chores and run errands as needed. On one occasion at the farm, my grandmother asked me to weed a part of the farm. She had earlier planted corn, which were overgrown with weeds. She then went to the other part to farm. I excitedly grabbed my cutlass and went right to the spot where she had shown me. One stroke after the other, I cleared all the plants in the way. It was only when Grandma came that I found out that I had cleared the weeds together with the corn. At age 12 and in the first year of junior high, my two siblings and I moved to stay with our mother here in Accra, Ghana's capital city. At age 14, I became a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I enjoyed the church programs, went through seminary, and participated actively in all church activities. At Accra High School, I studied applied electricity and electronic engineering, where I completed which I completed at age 20. I served full-time mission at the Nigerian Lagos Mission from 1998 to the year 2000. In the church, I served in several callings through which I developed leadership abilities. After my mission in the year 2000, I attended Accra Polytechnic, where I continued my studies in electrical and electronic engineering. Later, I enrolled in a computer study program where I acquired the skills for computer programming. I started out as a cleaner, providing domestic cleaning services to people. This is how I supported myself and my education. Later, I went to work for Mayflower Computer Services as a computer attendant, providing site setting and graphic designing services as well as assistance to internet users. Then I got a job as data entry clerk from the year 2000 to 2005 with Affiliated Computer Services, an American offshore company located here in Ghana. Whilst working, I started a small business on the side, providing computer services in the year 2004, and worked on my own for a couple of years. From 2010 to 2015, I got a job and worked as the IT manager for Unique Life Assurance Company, which is a life assurance business here in Ghana. I met a beautiful and well-mannered lady colleague whilst working at Affiliated Computer Services, and we got married 2 days after my 27th birthday on May 21st, 2005. In August 2006, we had Max, our first child, the first of 4 children. 3 years later, my wife gave birth to Jenia, our second child, the first of 2 daughters, in February 2009. Then in June 2011, we had our second son, Win, and the third child in October 2013. We had Kira, our second daughter and fourth child. We have lots of fun at home, and we managed to buy a land and put up our house, which started in 2005, and we finally moved in 2010. And I enjoy every moment with my wife and children. I'm very thankful to Heavenly Father for the blessings He's bestowed upon my life. Thank you, and I hope this presentation lets you know a bit more about myself. Thanks.